welcome to my channel. I am here to do a tutorial on my glue stand storage, and that one is this one. This one I was just trying things out and it ended up working, but this one now I'm going to do a kind of like a YouTube friendly so everything is going to be pretty much the same, but the size here, because I'm trying to make it off of a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper to make it easier for anyone who wants to try. So I'm going to put this to the side. So excuse me, you want to get your thickest cardstock you have in your house or your craft room, and mine is 110. And please forgive me, my brain is on fasting mode because I am fasting, and I have a couple more days and it'll be finished and I will be back to normal. So please forgive me if I go wandering or I kind of screw up. I'm going to try to do my best, and I'm going to try to do it all in video and give you the measurements. So first we are going to start by making this part of the glue stand. So again, you're going to need a 8.5 by 11. You're going to need your scoreboard. What I do with my paper. This is my, what do you call it? My guidelines or my stencil. So, there it is. So what you need to do is you want to start here and you want to go over to 4 1/4 score. And this is on your your 11-inch side. Then you're going to do 4 1/4. Then you're going to go to 7 1/4. Okay. Then you're going to do 10 1/2. Okay, and that's basically all you're going to do for this. So put your scoreboard out of the way. So here is your piece. Here's your 1/2 inch. This is approximately what? 3 1/4, 3, 4 1/4. Okay? So now we want to make these, and these little cutouts, or however you want to do it, just make your loops. These loops are going to be above your 4 1/4 inch, and that's going to be approximately, let's say, a 1/2 inch up. Okay, an inch up. So you find your circle, whatever kind of circle you want, and you do your measurements however you want. So I'm using the cap for the big hole from this container. Okay, and where's my small cap? Lost it. Oh, here it is. And this is going to be my circle, half circle for the small glue stand. Okay, so I'm going to measure where a 1/2 inch will be. But first of all, I want to make sure I have enough room. So I'm going to come here. This is 1/2 inch. Just keep trying to measure to make sure you're not too far over, you know. Here is my inch. Use pencil so you can erase. Here is my 1/2 inch line. My inch line. And then I want to do over here my inch line so I don't go over. And if you want, you can just make a light line so you can see it. Then, like I said, you can erase it later. So here is what we're going to do for this one. Now I'm going to try to do this without putting my head in the way. Okay, you see how I did this? You don't want to go above your line, and you want to make sure you have enough space that you don't hit on the edge, so you have plenty of room on the edge to decorate it or whatever. So just go to the line, go around, and then to the line. See? That's all you got to do. Now let's do this one. You do the same thing. You want to make sure you have enough on this side. Don't go above this line. Go here. Then go here. There you go. And again, you don't have to put this line if you can figure it out, but if you did, you erase it. You're going to be decorating this, or this will be your stencil, I guess you call it, that you will have for the future to keep doing it. So you don't have to do all these, whatever. So now, you want to take this, and here, from this line, to go down here, you want to make a line that is 3 and a half. That's the word I'm trying to say. 3 and a half. So I'm going to go here. Three and a half. Make sure it's even. The lines are straight. And just go down 3 and a half. That's it. Do the same thing here. Make sure it's even. Mine's probably going to be a little off because I'm looking on an angle, and you guys, I should be looking directly down. But I don't want to put my head in the camera. So there's my 3 and a half. Got it? Now do 3 and a half on this one. And do 3 and a half on this one. I hope you can understand it. This is my process I do in my head, so I do apologize if it's not working out, but it will work out. You guys, trust me, it'll work out. So I'm just going to level it here to make it even. Just extra is okay. I just want all of the lines to be even here. So this is approximately from here to here, it is 3/4. So what you want to do is just make a line here, here. See, I was a little off here. No big deal. Got me? Now you want to cut this out. Now, if you have a scanning cut, that will work perfect. But I don't want to do a scanning cut because not everybody has a scanning cut. So if you want, you can make a slit on the edge with your X-Acto knife, and you just fussy cut it out. Stay in the line or stay on the line, either way you want. Just try to stay around the line. Make sure that's on. Try to make it even, line everything up. Oh, I should have used this side. There you go. So now you want to take it and just cut it. Make sure you see how I didn't do it on the line, but that's okay, because you can trim that up. I just want to make sure there's a slice in the paper to try to make it easy to start cutting. And that one, see, I'm not perfect. Or you can just take it, slice it down the middle. This will probably be a lot easier. Now I'm going to put this to this. Well, let me take this and do the same thing. Should have just did this in the first time. And the reason why I'm going twice is because the paper is thick. I'm trying to make it cut through. So move this out of the way. Move your X-Acto knife out of the way and get your favorite fussy cut scissors, and let's cut it. So you can just start by making your first cut somehow so you can get to that edge. There you go. That's basically the hard part, is to cut this out. Everything else is smooth. So now you have your, here it is. Score that, score that, score that. Do the next one. And undo that one. Okay, so basically that's it for this part. Now you can decorate it however you want for this right now. But I wouldn't decorate anything until you are totally ready to put everything together. So that is this piece. So move this to the side, and we are going to work with the box. Okay, here's the box. Now I did my best to make it off of, like I said, an 8.5 by 11. So let's get your scoreboard. Okay, and I want to show you the sizes because I did trim off a little. See, this is now a 10.5 by 8.5. Okay, so let's get that piece of paper. Let's get our cutting board. And let's cut this at 10.5. Now you need your scoreboard. Eight and a half by 10.5. So on your 10.5, here's your 10.5. you want to score at 1 and at 9.5. Okay, so this is score at 1 and 9.5. Now turn it to your 8.5 side, and you're going to score at, now this is going to be half, okay, you're going to score at 1/2 inch, then you're going to score at 3 3/4, 4 3/4, and 8. So let's say this again. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, what was that? 3 3/4, then that is 4 3/4. I should have wrote the measurements down, but I will have the measurements. I'm going to try my best to have the measurements in the description so you guys can get that later. And then you want to do that 8. Okay, so that is your base. So now you need to do, okay, what we're going to do is now cut this. So you want to do an angle from here to this point. You want a little angle. And do the same on this. Do little angles. Well, that might have been a little too big of an angle, but it's still good. Then this, you want to do the same here. There you go. You want to keep these, but you just want to cut them on this side, just like this. There you go. So now, again, you should, what do you call this? Furnish? Before you cut, it'd probably be a little easier. And there you go. So, there you go. And that is that part. So this is going to be glued down to here, okay? And then you're going to have this folded like this. It's going to be your base. So before we do that, let's do the drawers. Let me move this out of the way. So far we have the base done. And now we're going to do the drawer. So you need 2 of these. Okay, so the size is 7.5 by 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eighths. Okay, so again, I will put the measurements in the description so you guys can do it. So I have it already down, write it down. Where's the, there you go. So now what we're going to do is on the 7.5 side, you want to do 7/8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you want to do 1 3/4. So that's 1/4, half, 3/4. Then we're going to do on this side 5 3/4, 5, 4th, half, 3/4. Then 6 5/8. So here's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/8. Now we want to turn it to the 6 5/8 side. Do 7/8 again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1 3/4. Then we want 4 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we want 5 3/4. 5, 4th, half, 3/4. And there you go. So like I said, you need 2 of these. So now we're going to cut it. Scissors. Here we go. Is that the right size? Yep. So I want to do just like this. So you want to angle this. You want to cut this. Then you want to cut this. Cut all the way up. Now you want to angle this, and then angle this, and then angle this. There you go. That's all you gotta do. Then go on this one. Angle. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing because I know I get distracted sometimes and not pay attention, and I mess it up. Okay. Get off there. Go here. See, I think I already did mess it up. Or did I not? No, I didn't. Okay. Then you want to go here. Okay. Do the same here. Now go all the way up. Oh, see? I messed up. But it's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. So, see, I make mistakes. And I'm going to keep it to show you that I made a mistake. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make this work. So, I'm going to do it this way. And then do it this way. And then do it this way. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Cut this one off. And then cut it in there. Come on. There you go. Oh, I gotta do a little angle there. Make it easier. There you go. Now, you see how I messed up on that? But it's okay. We can still work with it. It's just a different way you have to fold it. So I'm going to fold these first. So let's fold them. Gonna do that to this. Okay, so now I already have them folded. You can fold these too. Okay. So what you're going to do is get your glue. Where's my glue? Here we go. Here's my glue. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, I'm going to pull these back a little bit so they don't get in the way. So what you're going to do is you're going to glue these pieces. Okay. So like for this one, you're going to glue in here. Going to glue these, okay, and then you're going to glue these, and then these go down on top of them, okay. So let's get that going. So just glue it up, glue this one, this one. Try not to use too much glue because I'm famous in using too much. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to fold that in. Okay. And then this one you do the same. Just like that, and you're going to push it. Because I messed up this one, it's going to be a little, you know, awkward. Make sure they, you know, you don't deform your box or let it pop open. Okay. Now what you need to do is glue these. And I recommend you using the thickest paper or you use chipboard. I didn't want to use chipboard because I wanted to show how it's easy to use your paper, because I'm going to layer this up with another sheet of paper for decoration. But you can do it with cards, chipboard. Go down. I just didn't have any. I used mine all lip for my last one. Now you just make sure you push it all down on all four sides. Go. There you go. And that is your first box. Now let's do this one. You want to make sure you have them all, the whatever you call this. Make sure you push that crease down, because it will be hard to seal it, because it will keep wanting to pop up. So make sure you keep, I got all the glue on there. Or I might be eating it up from the paper. I don't even know. Okay. I want to push these back out of the way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue these. Sorry, I don't even know if I was in video. Okay, so you want to glue them on the sides. So let's do that. If you use tape, you got to make sure you're using good tape. To be honest, I believe the Dollar Tree tape will probably pop open unless you put something to go with it, like another glue to help seal it. You don't want your box to pop open while you're, while it's in there. You want to make sure it stays and doesn't move. So you use your good glue for your glue box storage. So now let's glue the side. I should have folded it first. I forgot to fold it. And it keeps wanting to pop open. That's why you gotta do it before you know. So let me push that down. Make it easier. There you go. I hope you guys got the idea. As long as you have the measurements, I think you guys got the idea of how to put it together. You can also use, what is that, foam board? You can also use that. I wish I had some. Oops. And then do this one. There you go. And there is the second one. There you go. So let me move this out of the way first. Now we're going to move these and bring back this one. So before we do that, we need a base to sit in the middle so it will hold this from collapsing. So you're going to need 2 pieces. Do I have any here? Nope. You're going to need 2. Do I have any paper? Let me get a piece of paper. Here we go. You're going to need 2 by 2 inches by 3 1/4. Oops. So let me get another one. I have one already. So let me 2. And 3 1/4. Okay. Move this out of the way. Let me get my little scoreboard while everything falls to the floor. And you want to I lost my yellow one. I don't know where it went. You want to do half, score it at a half, and then score at 1.5. Okay, so that's 2. You want to take these and you want to glue them together. But don't glue these pieces. So what you need to do is do this first. And then do this one. There you go. Now you want to glue right down here and put them together. Just like that. So. Now put it together. If you want, you can put something there to keep them shut. Do I have anything here to use? Here you go. I do have something. Make sure they're even first. One right on the edge. There you go. One there. Let me get 2 more. There you go. And you can let that sit. Let it dry while you do the other piece. I'm just going to do this. Extra, extra. There you go. So put that to the side while it's drying. Close this up. Well, no, you don't need to, because you're going to do this now. So what you need to do is glue this down to here. Okay. There you go. Now do the other side. This is just to make the edges more sturdy. More strength to the paper. There you go. Looks good, right? So now you need to find your center so you can put this down. So find your center. Look what I've done to my bones folder. You see it? Oh well. I had it for a long time now. What was I going to do? First cover this up. I don't want it to dry. So you want to find your center. No, you gotta go 4.5. Okay, 4.5, 4.5. Use pencil, because if you use pencil, you can erase it if you mess up. Mark your half. Now, you have a half, so now go here. Make sure you're on the line. Try to make a straight line. There you go. That's it. So now, I usually let this dry a little bit longer, but Tina needs to get going. So, we're going to take this, and you're going to glue it right there. Do I need to cut it a little bit? Yeah, maybe just a little bit. This is supposed to be 3 1/4. So let me see, make sure. Yeah, but it's a little smidgen off because of the scoring. But it's okay, because you can just do smidgen. Ooh. There you go. You don't like that, put it in the back. And you just glue it down. So let's get your glue. Make sure there's some in the middle. Okay. As long as you have it on the line and the even here, it's pretty much going to be even back there. It's going to be straight. So this is just going to go like this, and on top it's going to give it support here. Okay? So while this is drying, you want to get the other pieces together. So what you need to do is just pull this up like this and just fix this side first. So what you want to do is just make the fold just like this. Okay. Take these. I'm gonna try to put a little bit of glue here, just a little bit, just to help that stick to the back. It might not even stay there, but whatever. If it helps, it helps. So you want to glue it just like this. Okay, so take this, just like that, because it's going to go like this. Okay, do the other side. You can first make sure it's sealed. Do it to this one. Okay. Turn that on that side and just do this. So what you're going to do, you want to put glue here. Put it down in the middle, go on the edge. There you go. Close you up for now. You want to seal it. Make sure you take your bone folder down there. Make sure the paper the glue is sticking to the other one. you can put it on the table and make it easier. So that's what it looks like. Okay. So now let's glue this one down. Okay. And there you go. Push it down there and just take your bone folder. Make sure it connects. I'll do it to the side. Close it. Put it down. And do it. Okay, so now you're going to take these and you're going to stick them inside. So let's glue that. Push that inside. Now, same to this one. Go. There you go. There's your box. So now you take these and these will fit right in there with no issue. There you go. So that's that part. So that's ready to decorate. And then don't forget you got to put handles on it just like this. Ouch. Just like these. These are just little, what do you call them? You just poke a hole, you stick it in, and you open the things open like this. And that's it. Just like that. So, leave that like this. And then you come with this part. And you glue this one down. Like this. You glue it down. And it's going to come, it's the same height as the top. So let's glue it down. Make sure there's enough glue on there to keep it sealed. Make sure it's enough on the edges. Okay, here we go. Just push to my edges. So if you want to make it easier, you can tilt it over. Oop. Put it down. Let's take take the pockets out first, the drawers. And just take this, your bone folder, and just push it down. Make sure you have enough glue on it, and make sure you furnish, whatever you want to call it, enough on it. Right? And that's pretty much it. Now you can decorate, but I also want to tell you, that's how it's going to be, right? With the drawers. But before you need to put some kind of like vinyl. You can put your decorative paper first, and then to protect that for when your glue sits on it, right in, let me show you. Right in here, I decorated it, and right before you put, you seal this up, you have to put some kind of vinyl, or this is adhesive laminated paper. So what I did is I just put a piece right down there. That would work very well to protect it, so when your glue is in there, it won't drip everywhere, and if it does drip, it will drip on that plastic. You just take a napkin and wipe it off. And that's pretty much it. After you do that, you glue these together. I don't want to glue it yet, because if I glue it now, I won't be able to decorate inside, and I want to decorate it inside. Plus, I want to put extra support on it, like I want to put another piece of decorative paper around the bottom and inside and on these. That's why I'm not going to seal it together. But that's it, guys. That's how I made it. This is not 100% sturdy yet because I didn't finish it, but that's it. Just like that. So what do you guys think? So, if you like what you see, please hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. And I will try to put pictures. Hopefully I'll be done by the time this uploads. I will put pictures of the finished product. And with that being said, thank you for watching. And keep watching my channels, because I will be doing the tutorial on the purse that I made with no dies. And I will also do my sewing machine with no dies. So stay tuned for that, guys, okay? So with that being said, bye!